Hello there, Dr. Sheeper. Welcome back to TGIF Talks, episode 158. Again. No video last week, but let's just roll the intro. I have 3 different audio bars there. I hope that doesn't cause any echoes, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Well, it's past Thanksgiving now for everybody, so now we're on to the shitty month. We got our first snow today, and it's already gone. Thank God, but that was some bullshit.
Yeah. Welcome to winter.
No, it's not winter yet. It's still fall.
Yeah, well, welcome it. It is coming.
I don't want to welcome it. That's actually the whole point of Christmas. It's not celebrating Christ. It's celebrating the winter solstice, the return of the sun. It's actually what it's welcoming.
The return of the sun?
Yeah. Because remember, on the winter solstice, every day after the winter solstice gets longer.
It gets longer, yeah.
So that's what Saturnalia is the celebration of the return of the sun. And then I'm pretty sure any celebrations in accordance with the summer solstice were to help convince the sun to come back, since every day would be getting shorter. That or it had to do with the rain, because I think the rain would start after the summer solstice, in that winter. But that depends. That's not European though. The Europeans definitely the sun and winter solstice thing. Damn pagans, freaking weirdos. But is what it is. So, you excited for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Oh. Oh. I don't know. More food.
This Thanksgiving's always been a bit of a disappointment ever since Grandma passed. Like, we had the one good thing. Was that Christmas or Thanksgiving we had in their basement that time?
Oh, that's Christmas.
That was Christmas?
And you ordered soup? Yes, I remember quite vividly that one. You wanted your specialty chicken noodle soup, something no one else was having, because you didn't want to eat whatever we were having.
Everybody wanted chili. I hate chili, so you
had to have a special meal.
I'm pretty sure I said, don't worry about it. I'll just eat ahead of time, and then either my aunt or your not your mom, the other aunt or your mom, I don't remember. One of those two decided to try and make soup.
You know, they make potato soup.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't do potato soup either.
You're a picky eater.
Yeah, and I told them, it's fine, I will eat ahead of time.
Yeah, but we still give you crap about it every year.
It is what it is. It's not like your brother who had your mom cut up his food till he was like 12.
Doesn't matter, he still ate what was served to him.
Yeah, but...
I think it's quite...
What? I don't like what I don't like. Why would I torture myself? And I did not request. Your mother was the one.
But I've never met someone who would refuse to eat a family meal because they didn't like it. Usually whenever I meet someone, they'll eat it, but they won't enjoy it, but they'll just kind of, whatever. I've never met someone who would refuse to eat a meal when it's provided free and, that's what everyone else is having. I'm sorry, that's just kind of strange to me.
I did in Christmas all those years.
Yes, and I'm saying that you've kind of reached the age when you should, I don't know, just accept it. I don't know. It's just weird. That's all I'm saying.
I know there's food that makes me dry heave. Am I expected to eat that if I'm served it?
Yeah.
That will literally probably make me vomit?
Yeah. You get over it. You accept it.
What do you mean? I take one bite and I vomit. What am I supposed to... That's not. You don't do that. That's not how that works. You just tell them.
I'm just saying. I've never encountered someone who is not allergic to someone who would absolutely refuse of your age, absolutely refuse to eat something.
Yeah, if I were to ever go to a gathering and they're like, we're going to have tuna, I'm going to be like,
You don't like tuna?
I can't stand the smell.
Oh
It makes me gag.
gosh.
It literally makes me gag.
That is my favorite thing to eat during Lent.
I
is
hate
tuna fish sandwiches.
Oh,
With mustard and pickles.
that makes
That is my favorite thing to have.
makes me nauseous thinking about it. I can't.
That is my favorite.
One of my roommates, I'd open the can. He'd open the can, and I'd immediately I'd have to leave the room. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, as far away as from the house as I can get. He's like, why? I'm like, tuna makes me dry heave. The second I smell it, I can't. I want to vomit. I cannot stand it.
I don't know what to tell you.
And everybody's like, oh, it tastes good. I'm like, I can't get
It
past the
does.
smell. How am I
It
supposed to
does
get past the
taste
smell?
I don't know what to tell you.
And then I still remember I was in daycare. And there was this food. It's just disgusting. It looked like vomit. It literally looked like vomit. And it smelled awful. And they're like, well, you gotta try it. Your mother told us you need to try it instead of just eating nothing. I tried it and I dry heaved and they're like, okay, now we know. And I'm like, I looked at them, I'm like, you just tortured me. You tortured me for no freaking reason. They forced me to fucking try it. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I still fucking hated it. It made me dry. It's like, great, we've gone to 0, except now I am scarred for life with this memory. Thanks. I still remember that fucking day. Never again. Which is why it's like, unless it's like on the edge of me like being like, okay, maybe that'll be okay, I won't try it. Because it's just, unless it's like on the edge.
What's your problem with chili?
I don't like the smell. It kind of smells funky.
The smell?
Yeah, it smells funky.
What the hell are you talking about, the smell?
It smells funky. I don't like it. Like, you know, you get a hint of like, okay, it smells good, and then like there's this back end to it, you're just like, I don't like this. Yeah, my nose is a lot stronger than most people's.
No, your nose is just strange.
Because it's more sensitive. What am I supposed to do? Sorry that I can smell smells that you can't smell.
I'm just saying, I think your brain is interpreting smells incorrectly.
No.
Yes?
I mean, if you gave spice, like, you know, animals aren't supposed to like spice, you know. That's
actually, there are some. There's actually, what is it? Is it the wombat? I looked this up. So there's actually some animals that actually have like 100% spice tolerance. Like capsaicin has absolutely 0 effect on them.
Well, that's completely different then. That's complete. If they can't taste the capsaicin, then it's null and void. But for the animals that can smell and taste the capsaicin, it's bad. They avoid it.
Yeah,
Thus, the part of my... Yes, not all. Humans are the exception to the rule.
No, just humans. Okay, there's several. One of them, they just cannot taste it at all. Another one, they have extremely high tolerance.
Well, they still have a tolerance. Humans, we don't have a tolerance. We just
do have a tolerance. You at 15,000, at 15 million, you will die. There is literally a limit upon which you could literally die from.
Right. What about this? What about this animal?
Yes, it has. I don't know what its tolerance is. I'm just saying that it does not have a taste limit.
Well,
because something of that quantity is not found in nature.
Well, no, I mean, yes, but no. What I'm saying is, though, no, we do have a taste limit. You
just said we didn't.
No, I did. You said we didn't.
No, you said we didn't. I said we do have a limit. It's 15 million.
I never said we didn't have it. I
don't know.
I only said that after you said we didn't.
I didn't say we did. I said 15 million.
But before that, I said that.
Oh, I was talking about animals, not humans.
Well, there's the problem. Anyways, we're not supposed to have it. It makes us in pain. We are literally not meant to have it. But instead, we're like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, we like to experience pain. Some people find a pleasure and a high out of it.
I mean, I'm okay. There's something about the back end smell of chili that I just don't like. And it just doesn't look right. I don't want to try it.
It doesn't look right.
It's the same reason I hate casseroles. They just look...
Casseroles?
I despise casseroles.
Oh my gosh. What do you like?
I like food. I hate casseroles. Everybody that always talks about green bean casserole.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, but green bean casserole looks like vomit to me, and I'm like, why would anybody ever eat that?
Gosh, you insulted my mom's Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
green bean casserole.
I know.
It is a staple.
There are a lot of people. It is
delicious.
A lot of people love green bean casserole. I can't stand to look at it. Sorry, I can't get past the look.
It looks delicious.
Oh, no. No. Like I said, something that looked like vomit, smelled like vomit, and then it tasted like vomit.
What do you mean? Look, see, this is my problem. You're interpreting it wrong. I don't think it looks like vomit.
The food I was served that day at daycare has since then confirmed my suspicions about all other foods. I refuse to try more foods unless, like I said, they're on the edge.
This is my point.
Well, it's not my fault I'm scarred.
I'm just saying you're a very picky eater.
Congratulations. Well, sorry. I would have been less picky had they not, force-fed me that food that caused me to dry heave.
I think it's all in your head.
It is in my head. I'm literally confirming that it is in my head. That the food looked, smelled, and tasted like vomit. I fucking knew. And I knew. I looked at it. I'm like, that looks like vomit. It smells like vomit. And they're like, nope, you gotta try it. Otherwise, I don't know. They were gonna fucking.
But it's all in your head. You think it looks like vomit. You think it smells like vomit. You think it tastes like vomit. That's all in your head. I don't know how to get you to get over that, but it is.
Well, I mean, no, the taste isn't.
It's all in your. I don't know how to convince someone to get over that, but it's.
I don't want to.
It's all psychological.
It was awful. It taste like vomit. It smells like it though. It definitely fucking smells like it. But it just tasted awful, and it made me gag, and I couldn't do it. I took the smallest little.
Even chili?
Like I said, I don't like the back end, and I don't like the look of it. It's unappetizing to me. Like I said, at first it's like, ooh, that smells good. Then I'm like, ooh, what is that back end? I'm like, oh, it's chili. And then I see it, and I'm like, pass. I don't know what to tell you. It just doesn't look.
I don't tell you either.
Maybe
someone in the comments can tell you. I don't.
But I mean, aren't there foods that you find unappealing?
Actually, no. There are very limited things that I have had where I did not like. Usually, it's more like I'm indifferent. Like, I probably won't order that again if I went to that restaurant. But like, I've never had something where it's like, taste-wise, I could not finish it because I did not like it. Usually, it's like I was either just full. I did. But
you being full.
What?
You being full.
Yeah,
I find that hard to believe.
Well, if I have a dinner and then, friends are like, hey, let's go out. Oh, great.
I figured you'd be like, all right.
Oh, I do.
You and one of my coworkers. The man eats more food than God. Kid just eats.
But what I'm saying, though, is that there are very limited things that I have had, and actually, I cannot name anything off the top of my head that I did not like, that I will never eat again.
I think if you tried whatever this was, you'd be
alcohol is a different story.
Well, that's alcohol. You're not supposed to have that anyways. That's
alcohol is a different story.
That's another poison you're not supposed to eat.
Food-wise, I cannot name something. I'm sorry.
What about the? Did you ever try the one chip challenge?
I did.
Would you do that again?
I would do it again because I feel like I've built up my tolerance.
Oh yeah, but
it was awful, but a half hour. It was only a half hour of pain, and I feel like I want to know. I have a benchmark. I want to see.
It's just too bad they're not. Just too bad they're $30 a freaking chip.
Well, when I had it the first time, it was $5.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
The first time I had it, it was $5. If they're $30 now, then no, I will not buy one.
I don't think they're $30 now, but I think on Amazon you can only buy. Oh, well, never mind. We're good. I think on Amazon, type in one chip challenge. I think you can only buy bulk.
bulk. You can buy one chip challenge bulk.
A pack of 2, $89. Yeah, they don't even see. You can't even buy them anymore. I just don't know if they're not for sale or.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, I would try it again. I mean, that it is awful. I will give them that. It's just pure spice is what it is.
Right.
There's not really a whole lot of flavor.
Like the bomb.
It's just spice. But I would try it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm insane.
You are insane. I guess there's just some people that, yeah, they'll just eat whatever food they want. Then there's some people that I can't. There are foods that I just refuse to eat. Tuna is one of them. I physically cannot get past the smell.
Alright. Food-wise, I will say, like, if something went expired and it had a foul smell...
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to eat expired food.
But that's it. You know, I can't really name anything at the top of my head that I don't like.
That's weird. It's just, that's one of the things about tuna. It's just like, it's so weird. Like, I'll sit there and watch somebody eat it. They'll open up a can like, tuna, and I sit there gagging, and it's just like,
well, I mean, it's the same deal with a lot of things. I mean, it's not just food. Music has the same. There's some people that just like I don't really like. I don't know of a lot of music that I don't like. I do know there's some people who just absolutely despise certain genres, like say country or whatever. And there's other people that they just don't mind whatever's on the radio.
Yeah, but does music ever make you? But music doesn't make you physically ill. Now, I will say though, there is not music, but video that will make you physically ill. Happy Tree Friends is a great example.
Oh, no,
I remember watching Happy Tree Friends.
What do you mean that just makes you ill?
It made me lightheaded. I felt like I was going to pass out.
I think it turned me into a sociopath because I actually enjoyed it.
I mean,
There's a perfect word to describe it. Schadenfreude. The pleasure from the misfortune of others.
I mean, yeah. It's weird though, right? Because like I like South Park. I think South Park is funny. I literally watch videos of people getting sucked into freaking industrial machines. But like, I don't know, something about Happy Tree Friends just did not do it for me.
You did not like it? Oh.
It made me nauseous. Now, granted, I think Kyle had picked literally the most gut-wrenching episode ever.
But they were amazing.
I don't know how much you remember, but it was a submarine episode where they went inside the one Happy Tree Friend with a submarine that shrunk.
I don't recall.
A guy got disemboweled with a straw. He survived. His bottom half was ripped off, but he was alive. And then the straw landed on his small intestine, and he pulled it out of himself and died. And I'm just like, what the freaking Shakespearean tragedy? That's it. I remember when I first learned about Shakespeare's tragedies, and I'm just like, oh, so it's that one episode of Happy Tree Friends, or every episode of Happy Tree Friends. Everybody freaking dies.
Yes, that's the best part. That's the best part. Everyone dies.
I mean, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. It is funny. Like, like I said, I like South Park and stuff, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't play nice. Kyle sent a video of Happy Tree Friends the other day, and it was like cut up bits of it, and it still was just like, ooh. I think I could probably watch it now, and unless if I was on an empty stomach, it might be okay. But if I was already kind of full, feeling like I had a sore stomach, I might not enjoy watching. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I would rather not subject myself. But other than like, that kind of thing where it's like you watch somebody literally have their arm ripped off or their heads blown off or a variety of things. It's usually the videos where people die. It's usually because they're low quality videos, so you can't actually see their skin get ripped off or blood go everywhere. But it's because it's so low resolution and it's on a small screen like your phone that yeah, it's okay. But just the implied. I watched a guy get wrapped around a machine in China.
No, I think sounds can make someone nauseous. Like if you had to listen to someone throwing up, could that make you nauseous?
I mean, if you're one of those people.
Because I think it's just how your brain interprets sounds and how strongly it attaches to certain things.
Yeah, but nobody wants to listen to vomit.
Because synesthesia is, how closely all your senses are related to one another.
But I feel... Okay.
And so, because, I guess where I'm going with this is that, seeing someone vomit can make you vomit.
I think hearing it, too, you're
tasting
right.
Tasting it, can make you vomit.
Yeah, you taste vomit.
Feeling it could make you nauseous.
And the smell.
Smell, definitely.
Oh.
And so I'm thinking...
When your brother vomited.
Hearing for a lot of people, maybe it doesn't trigger that, but for some people it probably could trigger.
I never thought vomit made me sick, but your brother's vomit that time on the way back from that wedding, I don't know. The 1 second I got a whiff of it before I opened the window, I was like, what in the world? Like, I've smelled my own vomit and I've been perfectly fine, but whatever he had in his vomit.
Vodka. Lots and lots of vodka.
I didn't even think he had that much. I think...
What do you mean?
He had 2.5 glasses of that.
Glasses! Not shots!
Yeah.
Glasses!
Yeah. But, over the course of 5 hours, though.
Glasses!
Yeah, they were this big.
That's 2-3 shots worth. He had 6 shots worth of vodka.
Yeah, over the course of 5 hours.
That's enough to get drunk and possibly throw up.
No, what I'm saying is over the course of 5 hours, you should only really have 1, maybe 2 of those in your system.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what he had in his system.
No, by the end, then he's a little lightweight. A lot of people could take 2 to 3. Now, I don't drink, so, I can't speak,
Glasses, not shots.
No, yeah, but we said he had... But those glasses were half full of vodka.
It was more than a shot.
Yeah, but let's say half is 2 to 3...
Let's say that champagne stuff.
Oh, I don't remember the champagne. I didn't know he drank champagne.
Yeah, he had champagne as well.
Well, okay, that would probably do it then. I didn't know he had the champagne. All I know is he had 2.5 glasses of the vodka, which meant, let's say 6... What? It was 7.5 shots, but over the course of 5 hours.
I don't even think it was that long.
It had to have been. We were there till we were there till 11 o'clock.
But still, that is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. 1 shot per hour. One shot per hour.
I think it's a lot for your brother. I feel like
it's a lot for anybody. I think the thing is 1 shot per hour.
But that's your metabolism, though, too, is 1 shot per hour.
Yes. Yes. He had more than 1 shot per hour.
Barely.
Yes, but he's also a small dude.
That's what I was saying. You didn't let me finish.
I'm saying, even for a normal person, that is still a lot.
I don't know. I got a coworker. I feel like she'd put that down and be perfectly fine. Body
weight is a huge factor.
Like I said, that's why I said your brother's a bit of a lightweight.
But even for a normal person, that is still a lot.
I don't... Well, depends on the normal person. I feel like... Because
whatever stat they use, whatever body weight stat they use to define 1 shot per hour.
Any seasoned drinker could handle that.
He handled 7.5 shots plus champagne.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know about the champagne. I don't know how much champagne he had.
He had a full glass or whatever, and then I think he also finished up Mom's or whatever.
That's not very much.
I'm just saying, he had a lot of alcohol.
Well, it's weird that it took him so long to vomit. I think he
must have... It's a car ride.
He must... Well, yeah.
That's usually how it goes. No, that's actually how a lot of it goes. It's not usually as soon as you intake the alcohol. It's after it's been sitting in your system for a while and your body starts to metabolize it and realize it can't metabolize all of it, and then it tries to get rid of something.
Well, I also wonder if you didn't drink those last 1.5 kind of fast.
Well, I mean, that can have an effect too, but I'm just saying that usually...
I just wonder if
in my experience with vomiting, I don't vomit immediately after my last intake of alcohol. It'll be an hour or two sometimes. Maybe
like I said, I wonder if he babied that first one and then the next two he.
Well, I mean that I'm just saying that vomit does not happen right away. At least in my experience.
Well, I will say, like I said, your brother is just a lightweight because A, he is lightweight, and B, he had just started drinking too.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's what I was saying.
The whole thing started with what did he have in his system? Vodka.
Well, yeah,
that's what he had in his system.
Well, I know, vodka. And I was just trying to make a point that he's a lightweight, but you wouldn't let me finish.
Well, I'm just saying it's a little more than just that. He also just had a lot. It wasn't the fact that he is a lightweight. He also did have a lot.
I just feel like the people I talk to at work, they would do that and they would just be just fine.
The people you talk to, we've been over that.
Well, yeah, not just her, though. Like, one of my other coworkers, he could do that. I mean, he'd be drunk, but I don't think he'd vomit. Granted, he's still bigger than your brother, so... Of course, all the people I know are bigger than your brother, except for you.
Yeah.
You're the same size. Actually, I guess you are bigger than your brother. Take that back.
A little bit. Not much.
A little bit? Doesn't your brother weigh, like, nothing anymore?
No, we're close. I'd say we're within 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds of each other.
I thought you've been packing on a little bit. He's just been wasting away slowly.
Do I look like I packed on a little bit?
Well, I don't know. Muscle, I don't know.
No, I'm still the same.
Pack on 5 pounds and just be
125-ish is what I've been since.
Your brother's 110 pounds.
No, I think he's more like 115, 120.
Oh, then you are basically the same. Although he's an inch shorter, so he's a little chubbier. Inch isn't 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe. No. Inch.